up here, look. Did you get him? Oh, there's a duck up here. Look. Oh, it's a seagull. I'm not wearing any contacts. He's off. Do you want to sit down? Hello everyone, welcome back to Queenie of London and welcome back to Vlogmas day 4. Here we are. I'm just walking my little dog Alfie at the moment, and I'm just showing you a very bleak Thames. It is incredibly cold this morning. Down there you're going towards Putney. That building there with the peak on the top is the Belvedere at Chelsea Harbour, and that's where Michael Caine used to live, in the very top in the penthouse. And then you've got these tall buildings here which are part of the Lots Road power station development. I have a separate video on that if you want to have a little look, a little tour. Over there, if you can see in the distance, that church was where the poet William Blake got married a long time ago. All the wind's blowing and it's taking my breath away because it's so cold. And then down there you're going towards the Albert Bridge, not that stone one, but in the distance you might be able to make it out, the suspension bridge, and you're going towards Westminster. So this is where I like to stand if my dog lets me have a little look at the river. I think we're going to have a nice homey day today. I'll take you with me as much as I can. Until then, speak soon. So thankfully I'm now back from that very cold dog walk and I'm settled all nice and warm again at my desk. I've made myself a lovely hot black coffee in my Christmassy mug. Ain't that the truth? I'm going to sit here for a bit and have a little look at the Sunday papers. I'm also going to update my little Christmas planner, keeping organised this year. I ordered some bits yesterday, so I'm going to write what I ordered in there, tick them off and let myself know that they're coming in the post. And I'm also going to reply to some of your lovely YouTube comments and keep very cozy today. It is Sunday after all, day of rest. From coffee to mulled wine. This one in my little mulled wine glass is from Sainsbury's and it's called Mull It Over, which is the best name ever, and it's just lovely. It tastes exactly like the ones you get in those little cabins in Christmas markets, so I'm enjoying that and having a look on the Marks and Spencer's website. I'm going to order this lovely tartan throw today, I think, and I think I will order Alfie a matching one for his little dog bed, and that will keep him nice and cozy as well. He's currently nestled under my tree in my study. He's keeping very cozy and warm today too, and he's in a very lazy mood. So more Christmas shopping today. I was looking on the M&S website and I was looking at their Christmas bedding, but then I remembered I bought this in the sale last year from Sainsbury's. It's by Habitat. It was a complete bargain. I think it was about £6 or £7 for a king size. And I've got a really cute silver sequined throw that I think will look really cute at the bottom of the bed. It's covered with these really sweet little cartoon penguins. So I'm going to get this all washed and dried today because I've gone into December and I haven't got Christmas bedding on my bed, and that quite frankly will not do. So as you can see from my little clock on the wall there, it's just past 6 and I'm waiting for the England match against Senegal to start at 7. So I'm looking forward to watching that with my tea. Is everybody else enjoying the World Cup? But before then, I thought I'd give you a little tour of my desk area. Firstly, this is my desk. It's my pride and joy. It's my favourite thing. I love sitting here doing my reading and my work. When I got it, I was so excited that the roll top came down and automatically locked, and the key for it, which I didn't know, was in one of these drawers. So I had to get a locksmith to come out and unlock it for me and open it up, and ever since then I've kept one key in the outer drawers and another key on a chain, which I sometimes wear because it looks a bit like a Tiffany key. So if I just show you what I've got going on decorations wise on my desk. Above I have a wreath. I got this from Marks and Spencer's a good few years ago now. I love it because it's a little bit flocked. It's got these little bottle top trees on and little Scandi red huts which have got snow on their roofs. Sometimes I put some lights around it, which I still might do, thread some of those wire lights through just to give it a bit more light. Now this wreath, garland rather, that I have running along the top is actually plain, and I added stuff to it so that it looked a bit more festive and full. So I'll take you through that. In the corner I just have two little birds, a little chap and a girl bird. They're perched and nestled in the foliage, a robin. I run some just warm white string lights through just to give it a bit more light. Pine cones and some berries, and I added a little collection of tiny baubles, like gold and bronzy ones. It came with a few sprigs of holly. And then at the end here I have another little robin and this rather glitzy disco bird at the end. He was from M&S a couple of years ago. And then if I just take you back to the beginning, on the actual top, I'm really lucky because this is really wide so I can use it for display, which is fun. I normally have like books and just like little art prints up here, which all gets cleared for Christmas, but I have some fake candles. And then this sculpture, which is wooden, I got from TK Maxx. I absolutely love it. It's like gold. It's Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That's really special. And I love having it by these candles, which I got from the range. These are just battery operated. I've got a little squirrel, glitzy squirrel poking through. He's holding his acorn. And then I got this little fake present, which I like because I love the wrapping paper that it's done up with, and the Hessian. I got that from Home Bargains. Absolutely love Home Bargains for Christmas stuff. They do some really fun things. Then I have my little vintage Bambi, little deer. He's from the range. He's glitzy too. And then that's actually one of those Marks and Spencer's biscuit tins, the musical ones. I like these ones because it's shaped like one of the houses that are on the Royal Hospital Road in Chelsea, and it reminds me of that, like Dutch. Then I have a nutcracker. We've all got to have a nutcracker, right? And then just on the edge of the garland I've got these little like tree bark baubles that I got from the range. They just say like love, hope, joy, Noel, and they're just hanging off there. So that's my desk, the top of my desk, to make it very festive when I'm working. In terms of the actual surface of the desk, there's not that much Christmassy going on. Those are just notebooks in the corner there that I need. This is Yogi, my phrenology head. He's wearing a candy cane headband, so he's festive. Those little books at the back, that's actually a Christmas card, and they're all Christmas books, Christmas stories. I thought they looked quite cool attached to the back of my desk. That's not the same one from earlier. And this is just a book that I'm reading at the moment. I absolutely love it. It's a history of boutiques in London during the 1960s from the King's Road to Carnaby Street. And I'm going to Carnaby Street soon to show you the lights, so you might hear some knowledge from that book. So that was my little festive desk tour. Just in time for the kick-off just before the national anthem, actually. Pizza's here! I think I've got a meaty. Oh, yeah. I hope it's a good game, and I hope we win. We believed, and England won 3-0 against Senegal. Did you all enjoy the game? Did you all have some good snacks to eat whilst you were watching? And did you all sing Sweet Caroline at the end? Wasn't it a good one? We had a good time watching that. It was fun. I'm so pleased, but I think the next game against France will be bloody hard. So a few of you were asking in the comments if I was going to film my tree when it was up, and I think I should use this video today to do just that. So we're going to give you a little tour of my Christmas tree. This is the one in my room. The one in the living room needs a few little finishing touches, but I will put that in another one of my Vlogmas videos if you'd like to see. So we'll start way at the very top there with my angel at the top. She was bought for me many years ago by my mum and dad. She's very old and she's very special. And then at the top here, I always like to do a sort of little fairy tale or theatrical sort of section. I have a little enchanted apple, if you can see up there, it's bitten into, which is quite cool. So it's like Snow White. I have a little theatre mask there. Now this cherub is brand spanking new. I actually went into Fortnum's to, well, I had the intention of buying the hot air balloon one, which I had in my basket for ages, and I was walking around and then I saw her, and I've always wanted a big cherub for the middle of my tree. So I had to put the hot air balloon one back for now, and I decided to go with her instead. But I think I've got a little space where I could put the hot air balloon, so I might go back and get it, but who knows. I have a little Cinderella carriage there, and I also have either side those little fairies. They are from Marks and Spencer's, the year they did the ad with the fairies that were fluttering all about town. I absolutely love that advert. You'll find throughout this tree I typically buy the ornaments associated with adverts I love. I'll back up a little bit. My elf legs, I am mad about. I love them. I got these from Home Bargains a few years ago, but I think they still do them from looking at other YouTube videos. I used to have them poking out the bottom of the tree, but I like doing it at the top now because it looks like the elf dived in. I absolutely love those. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any for you. My Man in the Moon there, he's amazing. He's from John Lewis, the year they did the Man in the Moon advert. This is one of my newbies here, my little St James's black cab, and it has a Union Jack on the top. So I love that one. That was a good purchase. I have my little Cinderella midnight clock. A little Believe sign, big candy canes. Another new purchase from this year is my little Selfridges bag. I couldn't not get one of those because I was mad about their department this year, wasn't I? Ho ho ho. My tree, you might be getting a sense of this, doesn't have a theme. It's literally just filled with things that I love, like books. Love this pile of books. This is from Sass and Bell. I think you can still find that online if you're interested. I think they sort of do it every year. Over here, I have my little Sloane Square sign and a little Russian doll. She's from John Lewis. I absolutely love these ones. These are really special. These are from the range. They got little tiaras on top. I love those. They're really delicate. Another new one from this year. You know I was going to buy this one, didn't you? I love this little bag of coal from John Lewis this year. Obviously I've got a Union Jack. I got a little North Pole mailbox. Oh, and I love this one. This one's actually from Asda, a little flying pig. She's incredibly heavy. She's very glitzy. She's got a feather boa and a crown. I adore her. She's lovely. I've got these pearl picks. I've got, I think, about 6 sets of these. I love how they poke out. Those are from the range, and they match these pearl big baubles. I love those. I love the range. They're so reasonably priced, and they do the most incredibly like unique ornaments. I love them. I like these as well. These need new batteries, but they're candles inside. They take those tiny watch batteries, so I need to replace those. I've got one of those either side. And I've got candy canes scattered everywhere. And my squirrel, he's from John Lewis, and I mainly bought him because he reminded me instantly of that bit in Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase where the squirrel jumps out of the real tree and they're having just a complete disaster over Christmas. This is the funniest bit in any Christmas film, I think, so I had to buy the squirrel. He's remarkably long. His tail stretches way back into the depths of my tree. I have my little traditional church complete with steeple. I love this one. Again, that one's from the range and it lights up. My really special crown. Absolutely love this one. I put that in the centre this year. I have a lot of little London theme going on. I've got Big Ben, the Elizabeth Tower, and my Bible. This one's slightly damaged, but I will never ever throw it away because I couldn't replace it, I don't think, because it's pink and it's glittery and it's, you know, it's fabulous. That's from Paper Chase, as is my Statue of Liberty. I'm making sure I'm not missing any. I love these candy cane glass baubles. They were from a shop in Putney called Butler's, if I remember correctly. They were such a gorgeous shop, but they're not there anymore, sadly. They did a whole theme one year where everything was candy caned, and I think it was called like Santa's Bistro, and you could buy all the napkins and the serveware. Oh, it was amazing. I've still got some because I bought so many of the packs. I got some little pink ice skates. We love those. Another pearly one there. And these giant candy canes in the tree. Again, they were from Paper Chase. The back of my tree is decorated. This is the door to my balcony, but obviously I don't use it when the tree's here, and it's winter anyway, so we don't need to go on the balcony. But the back is decorated, but they're just, you know, normal oversized baubles. They're not like special ones. My lovely vintage Santa, that one's quite old. My that lights up, again, need new batteries. Oh, my little golden Paddington. See, he was from the year Marks and Spencer's did the Paddington ad. This one, my Santa straddling Tower Bridge. He's from John Lewis, and he's special because he was bought last year when I returned to live in London, my home. So he will always remind me of that year. What else have I got going on? I've got... oh, I just nearly stood on poor Alfie there. I've got my little felt Christmas pudding man. He's cute. These berry picks, again, they're from the range. The range is the best for like foliage and stuff. I've got those big gold glittery baubles. These are like textured. They're really fun. My little guy, my little Yorkie Terrier, who's dressed up for the nativity play. There's a few dogs on my tree, unsurprisingly. I've got a little reindeer there. That one's lovely. And here's another little dog. My little sausage dog dressed as an angel, complete with halo. A little pink present. That's from Marks's. More berries. And here we've got my gigantic sweets. I love these. I bought these from Home Bargains. They do such fun decorations. Absolutely love those. I have another sweetie just propping on my hamper there. These giant velvet baubles are from that pack I told you about from John Lewis this year. The other ones are just round the back. My glittery snowman. So yeah, I'm thinking I've showed you pretty much all of my favourite ones. Oh, my boy, here he is. My little Alfred George, he's at the centre of the tree in a little special Christmassy frame. That photo was taken the first Christmas he lived with me, so that's very special. Down the bottom of my tree, I've just got my Fortnum's hamper that's currently filled with just some little stocking fillers and some like gift wrap and stuff for preparation. I've got a little Santa in a sleigh and my gonk, and he's so fun. He bounces So he always looks like he's excited. So yes, that's my tree in my room here. Over the side, just on my windowsills, I've just got a few little bits. I've got this little sign, don't get your tinsel in a tangle, a little wooden angel, a giant Santa boot with just some foliage stuck in. And over the other side, I've got another giant Santa boot. My glittery Mary is there all the time, a believe sign. And these Santa Russian dolls I've actually had since I was very, very young, and they're very, very special to me. I absolutely love them. I get them out every single year. So yes, that's my tree. And at the back there, I've just got my curtain lights hung up. I normally have curtains, but they're actually at the dry cleaners, so they'll be all nice and fresh. And I'm missing them actually, because you can notice when they're gone because they're cold. But thank you so much for having a little look at this stay-at-home vlog with me today on Vlogmas Day 4. I really hope you enjoyed it, and tomorrow I'm thinking about a little trip to Covent Garden. So if you're interested, pop by my channel again tomorrow and I'll see you there. Lots of love from London, Queenie.